My first bit, I'm Wendy Wonderlost. Used to be Wendy Wonderlust, but the lust is long since gone. Both names came from my ex name of The Wondrous Was a Wannabe. And first up, I'm going to do a recipe. Are there any women here who are menopausal or post-menopausal? If you are, say yeah. Well, this is for you ladies. It's a recipe for life. We actually did this as an exercise at writing class. So, number 1, dress warmly. Dress warmly but lightly in bag lady layers that you can easily take on and off. 2, always carry a fan so you can cool off delicately. 3, dress to please yourself and retain your facial hair. I don't know if you ladies can see it, but I've got quite a bit. Exercise daily, even if you're doing it from a chair. Do all the things you ever wanted to do but didn't have time to do. Refuse all hormonal treatment and try natural remedies instead. Remember that your mood changes are other people's problems, not yours. Drink lots of water and practice retaining fluid. If the toilets are closed, piss on the floor. Old ladies could get away with that. Demand your right to retire. Refuse to work for the dole, have a case manager or work to your 70. Unless, of course, you want to. Remind people that refugees and young people need jobs. Spend your money on yourself. Don't leave it for the children. Yeah. Number 11. Yeah. Enjoy sex. You can't get pregnant now. 12. If you're sick of sex, plead old age. And if your husband doesn't like that, well, get rid of him. 13. Retire to a private hotel and live among prostitutes, thieves and wizards. It's more fun than maintaining an old house by yourself. 14. Write up your memories and sell them on street corners. Everyone has at $3 a go, that's the going price. Everyone has a story to tell. 15. Always remember that old age is a license to do and say what you please. And P.S. Become homeless or qualify for free false teeth. If you live in a rooming house, you're technically homeless. And last but not least, PPS, the best walking frame you can have is a nice solid shopping jeep. And I hope you noticed my sign, it's amnesty for Jeep ladies. People don't tamper with my body these days, but they do tend to tamper with my Jeep. Now, I'm going to go into the serious bit now, so it just calls for a bit of a costume change, which I was going to do as I went along, but I didn't, so... and you'll see what I'm on about in a second. You may think that it's all over, but there's still a lot of issues about David Hicks. And for this little segment, you're going to have to use your imagination and imagine that I can actually sing. Now, you can join in with this. There's a chorus, and I'll tell you what the tune is in case you don't recognise it. It's When Johnny Comes Marching Home Again, and you can do the hooray, hooray. Now David Hicks is home again, hurrah, hurrah. Let's give him a hearty welcome then, hurrah, hurrah. The deal's been stitched up, so he'll be shut up till the election's over. He'll be gagged up, as well as 9 months in the lockup. Now David's come home again. They won't let him tell his story, hurrah, hurrah. in case the details are too gory. Hurrah! Hurrah! Of abuse and torture there'll be no mention, or he'll be sent back to detention. He's not dumb, he'll stay mum, now David's come home again. It doesn't matter that on oath he swore, hurrah, hurrah, to military abuse and sexual torture, hurrah, hurrah. He's not been tried by judge nor jury, but his plea bargain enforces perjury. And wouldn't you do the same so you can come home again? There's more. Now David Hicks is home again, hurrah, hurrah. Time for us to take stock again, hurrah, hurrah. A guilty plea, but at what cost? What about the rights we've lost? This show trial sets a style that threatens democracy. Let's put the real criminals on trial, hurrah, hurrah. Let's put Howard and Ruddock on trial, hurrah, hurrah. For criminal complicity in crimes against democracy, in support of their ideology, and to suck up to the USA.